Good morning. We admired a beautiful sunrise at sea from on deck, and then we went for some breakfast. We went back to Atlantide to sit down and have a relaxing breakfast because we were not due to arrive into Split until lunchtime. Morning. We are on Silver Dawn still. I've found a lovely spot for a wake view. There's lovely sun loungers here. This is outside the gym, which is behind there. Yeah, I think we're gonna like this spot. Our suite is currently being seen to. Oh, there's big planks of wood beside them. Here. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. It looks a bit tatty to be a table, but who knows. We are en route to Split, where we have a included shore excursion. We did have a speedboat booked trip, but unfortunately it was cancelled. There's not enough people going on it. Because it was more money, I think. Anyway, I'll take you with us on our trip from Split to some beautiful waterfalls. And here are those sun loungers with the wake view. We then went for a potter through the beauty salon and spa back into the ship from the relaxation area and past the therapy rooms that look beautiful and the hairdressing salon as well. All look beautiful. It's very expensive, so I didn't use it on this holiday, but beautiful. We then headed back to our suite to start watching the sail into Split. Oh my god, this bed is the most comfortable bed I've ever slept on, ever. Just so comfortable. I have a suite tour coming later in this vlog series so you can see what our suite looked like. Well, we've just joined minor shift 5, and luckily we didn't see any naked Germans. Last time we docked next to this ship, one of its friends, 4, 3, 2, 1, There were a lot of naked Germans in our balcony eye line. It was eye-opening. Quite literally. And here Mr. No Cruising Cole giggling behind me. Right, I'm going to take some photos. Huh? There's the ship, here's the bus.
Afternoon. So we are driving to waterfalls of River Krka. It's about 1 hour. At the entrance to National Park, but since as we enter you will see it's really...
So our coach drove us from the ship to Kaikra National Park. The coach was allowed down to drivers to take us down to sort of the lower level of the park, and then it was pedestrians only. The scenery was beautiful, but the trees, which were also beautiful, but in the way of the scenery. Well, they made part of the scenery. Anyway, we drove down to the coach park and then we got off and went on a walking tour, which was lovely. The scenery was gorgeous. Look at these photos. I mean, the reflections in the water. We went over this boardwalk, which was a lovely little walk with little diddy waterfalls before we got to the main waterfalls, which are beautiful. We had this guide and we had our headphones in our ears so she could tell us information about where we were walking. There were lots of little historic buildings, like a little water mill, a little old sort of farrier's place, and we had our headphone in our ears so she could walk around and give us the information whilst we were all wandering around. Now, this excursion had by it that it was strenuous and had 150 steps, so I was expecting the steps to be 150 steps up. I was like, that's fine, I'll be tired at the top, but, you know, I could do 150 steps. Oh no, it was 150 steps down. That's no bother. But if you, if mobility is sort of an issue for you, I wouldn't, book on this trip, because the steps down, they were steep. I mean, I was fine. I'm young, fit, healthy, I was fine. But if you have any problems with balance or anything, it might be more difficult, although my husband managed it absolutely fine too. But the steps are really slippy as well. They're I don't know what kind of stone, but a very kind of, like, it wasn't marble, but it felt, you know, like there were a few people ended on their bottoms, but luckily were fine. But yeah, be careful, have good grips on your shoes if you're going to Kaikra. Oh gosh, in the sun you can see I'm red here as well, so don't forget your sun lotion. Even in October we had absolutely beautiful weather. I did have sun lotion on and I wasn't burnt. I think it was a mixture of sunshine and heat from walking around a little bit in the sun. With it being so warm, we were drinking lots of water, and there was a water fountain in the sort of visitor area here where you could fill your bottles up with water. Our guide pointed out parts that used to be a hydroelectric dam, which was interesting. It was interesting having a local guide showing us all the sort of historic parts of the area. There were plenty of opportunities on the bridge to take lots of photographs. The waterfalls were beautiful. They were spectacular. And then there were little touristy kind of shops around where you could make purchases. I think they suggested local currency, but you could use your card if you so desired. Part of our tour then enjoyed a boat trip downstream, which I was not expecting, so it was quite a surprise. And it was a lovely little boat trip. We went downstream in the river and went to meet our coach. We are on a boat from the Cairo National Park down to a local city, where we get our coach back to the ship. I'm told it's Kirka. Corrected by Mr. Nose Cruise Control, as usual.
That himself it would be impossible to rule with so large empire. So what he did, he named his friend Maximianus as a co-ruler and the governor of Western Empire. So there were two Augustus, Diocletian and Maximianus. Later, matters of state acquired that these two Augustus shared the rule with two Caesars. They adapted by making them leave their wives, marry their daughters. So Galerius, he married Diocletian daughter Valerie, and Constantine, he married Maximianus' adopted daughter Theodore. It was
We're now back on, at the dockside of our ship, Silver Dawn. There she is. So we're going to go back on, and we're going to hope that Chester, our butler, has restocked the minibar. We'll see. Hoping, fingers crossed. Hello. We've had some nice drinks. Dave had a gin and tonic. I've had a Coca-Cola. Oh no, it's a shadow. We are ready to go and eat. Why are you laughing at me? Mr. No Cruise Control is laughing at me. Yeah, we're gonna go. We missed the captain's cocktails. We're back late from our excursion. Well, not late. It was a late excursion coming back, but we don't leave till 9:30, I think. 9. But we're on the ship, so it's alright. I don't need to know when we leave because we're on. Yeah, Really good day. It was a great excursion. Probably not one we would have picked usually, but it was good. Because it was included, we were like, well, we're going to go. We are going to go for dinner now, probably in Atlantide again. And it is formal night. I have my Royal Cunard Boar golden dress on. And Mr. No Cruise Control is looking quite dashing in a dinner jacket. So, quite dashing. Very dashing. Didn't like the quite there. Right, off we go. I shall show you my food.